Various classes are pretty good, but then Calamity Mod comes in and completely flips the game on its head, adding new bosses, a rogue class, and heaps of new weapons and accessories. Let's talk about how each one plays to help you find out what class you should pick for your Calamity Mod playthrough. Also, if you do enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's begin. The melee class in Calamity Mod uses a variety of swords, scythes, yo-yos, spears, boomerangs, and flails to take down their enemies. This class can struggle in the early phases of the game depending on your weapon, as some weapons require you to be incredibly close to enemies, but those weapons typically provide very good damage. By the time you reach hard mode, that problem mostly goes away and you are left with a class that has the highest defensive armor in the game, accessories that give you regen, damage reduction, and even more defense on top of that. And then late game you basically just become a mage with the amount of projectiles you will be spawning, without having to worry about mana or sweating as much over getting hit. If you are new to Calamity Mod, melee is by far one of the two best classes to play in my opinion, allowing dodging to be just a light suggestion at times due to your sheer wideness. So if you have a skill issue like I do, this may be the class for you. Lastly, weapon variety is sorta low in terms of uniqueness, in my opinion. However, you do get to use the funny Metal Gear Rising weapon Murasama, so major bonus points there. Next up we have Ranger. Ranger uses a variety of guns, bows, launchers, cannons, and flamethrowers. So basically it's an American simulator. The main gimmick of the class is ammo. Not only do you have to make sure that you have ammo, but you also get to choose which ammo to use, as there's loads of different new ammo to play with. I'm not gonna lie, this used to be my go-to class, probably because it was just my first class, but I'm not really a fan of it anymore. There isn't much to it other than just shoot at target, and the ammo types only go so far. I think if simplicity is what you are after, then Ranger might be the class for you. Damage of this class varies a bit, but I feel like it's at the bare minimum always average at all stages of the game, with some outliers in damage. The only thing it has going for it is it has the second highest defense in most cases. This class did get some love recently, so it is getting better in my opinion within recent updates. Next up we have Mage. Mage uses a variety of spell tomes, wands, and magic guns. The gimmick of this class of course is mana. You shoot your weapon a bunch, you wait a few seconds, and then you repeat until the thing is dead. Mana Flower can allow you to spam more, but Mana Sickness can reduce your damage if you chug too many mana potions. This class is incredibly good at taking out crowds of enemies in invasions or events, and usually has some pretty good single target damage as well. The variety of different spells is quite high, and most are upgradable, so once you find one that you like, you can typically stick with it for a long while. This class does have the 4th lowest defense in the mod, so getting hit is not recommended at all. You are also incredibly reliant on mana regeneration potions to keep yourself at full efficiency. The variety of weapons is pretty high here, and I think it's hard to get bored of your options, but sometimes it just doesn't really feel the greatest. Next up we have Summoner. Summoners use, well, summons, as well as sentries and whips to deal with enemies more passively. Where melee has insane defense, Summoner makes up for having the lowest defense in the game by having, you know what, I'm not even going to bother explaining, I'm just going to show you. That is a 20-second wall of flesh fight. The benefit of this class is being able to learn and focus strictly on boss patterns rather than aiming. You have high damage. The downside of this class is having extremely low defense. When you get hit, it is going to hurt a lot. Also, say goodbye to like any form of being able to understand what's going on at your screen. It will be cluttered with waifus and various other summons and things. This is the other class I'd personally say is the best alongside melee, but you gotta use just a tad bit more brain power. Having your totally paid employees destroy things off screen while you are building arenas or housing is a nice perk of this class. Overall, Summoner is very good, but you gotta watch your steps really carefully. Next up we have Rogue. Have you ever wanted to throw a brick at your enemies? What do you mean no? Well, what about like a homing nuke? The Rogue class is the vanilla throwing class but upgraded, adding tons of new weapons so you can do a full playthrough of just Rogue. It also has a new exclusive Rogue mechanic called Stealth. In short, Stealth is a bar that is filled slowly when moving. but when you stop moving, it fills up a lot faster. When the bar is filled, your next attack will be a stealth strike, having different effects based on your weapon. This effect could be extra projectiles, a stronger projectile, homing, a debuff, and many other things. This class is by far and wide the most interesting and unique in the mod. The variety of weapons is absolutely insane. One moment you are throwing knives at your enemies, the next you are throwing black holes. As you progress, you can trigger stealth strikes more often with accessory upgrades. You also have the third highest defense in the mod. Rogue in general is just really fun. I would recommend it if you want to have like a really unique playthrough and you want to spice things up. In my personal opinion, how I would rank the classes is Ranger would be 5th, Mage would be 4th, Rogue would be 3rd, Summoner would be 2nd, Melee would be 1st, and that's basically it. I hope this video helped you get an idea and maybe even choose a class that you want to play for the Calamity mod. If this video was helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.